to even do the live stream that I feel so compelled to do at present. Probably would even better serve me to not even rant on this topic. But it's Candace Owens. She is someone that I guess you got to reckon with, regardless of your favor or lack of favor for her. I guess if the outlets are accurate, she is officially been listed and recognized as the #1 podcast in the country. Is it the country or the world? I don't know what the article is that I haven't quite watched. Hillbilly, you're a creepy mofo, I'll tell you that, boy. What's up, Pooh? You wish I had a friend like her. See, okay, I'm seeing a lot of that, and I won't deny that. I want to have more dialogue about Candace Owens and why I feel this so personally, and maybe this is a me problem I need to continue to evaluate. I am really struggling with that personally. But it's like this. I mean, I keep on venturing into the little spaces of, Candace Owens fandom. And even, I guess, what am I standing for here? What I keep on viewing as pure hatred, anti-Semitism. I understand not supporting, like, sending money to the country, but hating the people for being just people. That's where I'm drawing my line in the sand, and it's not going to be popular, necessarily. What's up, Crop? Good to see you. Yeah, and that's the sentiment, too. I see what she's rocking with here, If you rock with her, I'm seeing pure hatred, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm the ignorant one because I don't know my gospel. Maybe I don't know enough about the conflict in the Middle East. But I don't, well, shit, man. I'm just gonna wear the shoes as y'all see fit to put me in, and loop me in whatever groups you want me to. I believe I'm seeing full-blown hatred from her circles, from her very, very large circles. There was a post on the Boomer book recently. What was it? Something along the lines of, this is a crime that, it was regarding the Holocaust and how they named 5 million of the Jews that were ended during the Holocaust, right? Now that, I didn't think would be such a hyperbolic, oh, fuck these words, hyperbolic statement to make. I did not think, even putting an article like that would bait a lot of hatred, but by God, there's a lot of hatred out there for just that. Like, the article wasn't trying to be provocative. I guess the timing of it, right? If I'm really trying to be honest about what I'm seeing, the timing would be sus, right? Like, all of a sudden, here's a bunch of evidence, during the times of AI flourishing. Is that what makes it so skeezy, so suspect? What is, somebody tell me why you throw in with everything Candace is saying regarding the Jewish people. It's not about Israel anymore. It's about people and hate. It's about either a lack of love in your heart or just a seething hatred. And if I'm in the wrong here, correct me. I don't support the money that we have sent, over hundreds of billions of dollars we've sent to Israel. I don't like that we're all muddied together in each other's politics. I don't even know too well about the biblical standards of the Jewish people and the Christian people, which I thought were all kumbaya, but I'm seeing all kinds of different narratives and opinions about it, and it just leads to hate and applauding the Holocaust. I am confused. I am a confused, ignorant whelp that needs some clarification on this topic and why it is growing so much. I understand that the whole sentiment of, like, the Jews are controlling everything. It's been forever and always like that. And if you don't see it, you're with them, and fuck you on that side. Again, I can only bring this up so many times. I have grown up in a family of Colombians, Jews, Christians, Catholics. I think I was like the first atheist that ever was in my own bloodline, as far as I know. I had my grandpa on my father's side, his brother was mentally ill after World War II because he came out with some strong PTSD. I only know this from stories I've been told, right? Apparently, far back enough in my heritage, we have people that were in the camps. That's something that I remember telling my buddy Josh way back when, before we started the Stuck in the Middle show. Like the first time I walked in his home with the studio, I said, yeah, man, you know, apparently I have relatives that died in the camps. So this article that I went to the comments, and everybody's just talking about how this is like, I didn't see one thing saying anything positive or sympathetic, empathetic, nothing. It was pure hate. And like the most friendly comment I saw regarding the topic is, I'm glad to see in the comments section that we are healing. Israel fatigue is real. So again, is this like a fucking Israel thing, or is this deeper? Is this a hatred of the blood? Do you hate people? Am I in this group? I guess that's what I'm fucking asking. Am I in this fucking group? And even if I'm not, I don't take up with the side. If your side is like, you know, they're of the blood, they must be eradicated. They don't like Jesus like we like Jesus. Let's, you know what? How far is this for me to start thinking? Let's put them in fucking camps, huh? Let's round them up, huh? And like, no disrespect to the people that I've been seeking to understand this shit better, but telling me that they're worshiping the fucking Antichrist, it doesn't make me feel much better. It does not. So am I by default, like, I believe in Jesus. I don't know that I'm not the best Christian. I'm always going to be the most flawed Christian and through my eyes, because I think I hold Christians to a pretty high standard. Maybe that's why I fell into the atheism, because I looked around at people that had a self-righteousness about them, and I'm talking about every religion, every ideology, everybody. Jewish, Muslim, Christian, Catholic, fucking... I never ran into a radical Buddhist, though. Although I can tell you, as a former one, it was an expensive endeavor. Those beads cost me $60 back in the day. And shit, you know what? I think they were bad luck. But it gave me peace to do the chanting and shit. I don't know. But Candace Owens is number one right now. I don't know what that means for the people of David. The people that I guess were once known. I've never spoken to a rabbi. Maybe I need to go to a synagogue, since I've never been to one. I've never worn one of the funny hats. Maybe I need to speak to the people, and I have in my own life, through my own experiences. I just haven't seen this hatred or whatever secrets they keep, or whatever secret wealth they have. I've never experienced that personally. Did I get this shit end of the stick here? Hence why I'm spiritual. Love you, Crystal, sweetie. Well, shit. Maybe that's not the worst idea. Stop doing that, Crystal. I don't know what to do with that, but thank you. I don't understand. Spiritual. Maybe that's better. You know, I'm not going to deny. I'll tell on myself. I am trying to fall in with a community. I want to be recognized as a fellow human being in the Christian atmosphere. Maybe I'm falling for some fucking optic of how the internet synthesizes things and emotions and thoughts and opinions into an algorithm that creates hatred. Because every time I look into a recommendation or a statement regarding the Jews, it's hate, and it's hate, it's fear, and it's violence, and it's incitement of violence. Candace Owens, I think, has played a huge part, and this is why I say fuck Candace Owens, because she is rocking with being, I believe, a completely disingenuous, very clever journalist, or faux fucking journalist. Heavy on the implication, light on the facts. I love how she can, although she has said, and I gotta do my due diligence, she has said, I can tell you for a fact there was 12 phones that were started and opened up in Israel, and they were present at Charlie Kirk's assassination. Watching Charlie Kirk get publicly executed gave me some problems. Like, I don't want to say PTSD. I don't have that. I've seen that shit, right? I've seen that from people that have been through the real shit. I've seen some shit, but nothing like that. But I'll tell you, watching Charlie Kirk, someone I cared about a lot, through his career and his actions, and watching him get taken out like that, and then the next day I saw The Long Walk by Stephen King, who said stupid fucking shit about Charlie Kirk, and the first kill was a very violent gunshot right up close and personal, and it just took me, like, I'm somebody that loves gore in my movies, and that shit like kind of wrecked me. I felt a physical reaction. So I feel like I feel the same pain for losing someone like Charlie Kirk. I am in the camp of, like, I wish he wasn't taken. I want to get to the bottom of it. Does that make me a Candace supporter? Is that what you meant? Pooh, aka DJ Bricks, my brother, my friend. You want a friend like her, and I guess that's because people are seeing it like she's doing a very thorough job, but I have qualms about how she goes about it. I don't have the platform. I'll never have the platform that she has reached. I want to say, yes, girl boss, yes, queen, and never question it, and just jump in the group and give her flowers every fucking day. But I can't help it if I feel like I might be amongst the group, or close to the group, that she seems pretty hell-bent on destroying from just from every possible perspective and platform that I can wrap my head around. I am not well educated on the politics and the religion of this, but if it comes down to hating the people and saying their state should be destroyed, fuck you. That's my line. That's my line in the sand. If you suscept to hatred, I've always been hard on Holocaust deniers. Just like I'll debate someone that's a flat earther or something, right? Like I'll debate somebody that says the Holocaust didn't happen or it was a huge exaggeration. And that is what seems to be taking on the narrative continually, day in, day out, every fucking day. When I have the time, which is rare, to go and do my own little research, it's fucking hate the Jew, hate the Jews. 6 million wasn't enough. I'm losing count of how many times that was spammed in one of the chats that I have been a part of. So yeah, Candace Owens, your closet is no fucking cleaner than anybody else's. Your support of the Tate brothers, which is very public. Yeah, the Tate brothers that were indicted and charged for human trafficking and fled the country. Fled the fucking country. Your husband and you are very close with the Tate brothers. How's that? You say you never benefited from racism, Candace Owens. You never once benefited from racism. But it's public. Again, in your high school days, you sued your fucking high school with your mother and the NAACP. That says you definitely benefited financially from the race card that you purport doesn't exist. Pretty fucking convenient when it comes to getting the money. What exists and what doesn't, what's credible and what's not credible. Project 2018, Project Autopsy of 2018, Candace Owens, trying to dox people who disagree with you. It's you and your ilk, your people, that you deem somebody that says things that you don't like, and you wanted everybody to kind of sign up for your program that would have taken over the internet and allow people to dox others if they stepped out of line with your narrative. I think there's plenty of reasons to not like or to at least question a Candace Owens and how sincere in her heart she is regarding whatever she chooses to do. Have that same fucking skepticism that you have for an entire people for the very person that's claiming to be a fucking prophet in her own right through her actions and its implication. A little bit of journalism, a little bit of crowdfunding, a hell of a platform. Congratulations. And every resource she has, she's living the good life. And I'm just trying to identify if it's 100% a grift from a neocon, or if this is like from the heart, if she's just a hurt human being because she lost a fellow human being. Everything that happened before Charlie Kirk was taken out is sus, looks bad on the Israeli people. Is there a distinction, again, I ask, between having a background in being in fucking Israel or living in Israel, being born in Israel, versus an American Jew? The word American, I don't use it fucking lightly. So yeah, you could maybe see why a friend like her would be beneficial as an ally. And I can too. If I was taken out, I'd want somebody to utilize, I guess, every resource. I guess, I don't know. I'd be gone. I don't think I'd be caring too much about earthly matters. I don't know how I'd think if somebody made a fucking new revamped career out of it, or used it as a stepping stone, using anybody's life or death as a means to grow your own platform. Maybe that's another thing I need to add to the list of why I don't like Candace Owens. She is charming. She's nice to look at. She is a performer. She knows how to edge, entertain. She knows how to take donations of $500 every few fucking minutes and have massive ad revenue and read 4 fucking full ads within a single hour slot. She's great at profiteering and benefiting and saying what people seem to really want to hear. And is that coming from the heart? Is there something latent in what has grown this so out of hand, where I think I'm witnessing true hate? And thank you for anybody that comments. You know, this is how I roll. I do my little rant here. I know I avert my eyes a bit so I can stay and not be all over the place like the fucking maniac I am. And after it uploads, after I'm not working, after I make my fucking daily bread, I always read every single comment ever left on anything, no matter what the fuck it is. So, you know, regardless, I do appreciate all of you that end up here and tell me your truth and how you really feel and why you really feel it. I mean, yeah, please say what you need to regarding this, because I feel like I am on a downward struggle and or battle to understand this topic. And if I look around to look for allies, like who's on my side, who's asking the same kind of questions, who doesn't want to see pure hatred, who's willing to call out whatever they perceive to truly be hypocrisy. I want to know when I'm looking around who I think is sincere and who is not. Is this a giant grift that may lead to violence? Is everything inevitably always violence when it comes to humanity? Is this a movement? Is this the Great Awakening? That's what I see in quotations. Every stupid fucking post I see. I think Israel absolutely recognizes that there's a bad PR problem, because that's the kind of posts I've been gravitating towards, and now I'm getting radicalized. I got no skin in the game regarding the Jewish people's belief. Again, it's just the influence of my own grandma. Rest in peace, Grandma. I miss you. You were my second mother, and you are still in my heart forever. It's because of the kindness she showed me in life and everywhere she took me, and I'm fighting for her and the people like her and the friends she introduced me to, and that part of the family that's in my DNA. And I won't question that. I won't fight it for any fucking grift or to be accepted in any fucking group. I don't give a shit. I know I have my own hypocrisy when I can be considered xenophobic when it comes to the Quran and the savagery I see. Am I being like weak if I'm not calling that out? I don't see the Jews going around and trying to fucking behead people. So yeah, I'm getting radicalized. I want to take up for Israel more, but I don't want to take up for them as a country, damn it. I don't want our money going to them anymore. I don't want their money fucking with us and our interests and our free speech. But I don't want people to want to fucking kill them. Because they're human beings. They're fallible. They're flawed, and so are we, and we're all the same. We're all the same. Everything that was once old is now new. Or, you know what I mean? It's the old hatred, but it's a new breed. The Great Awakening. That is the quote I keep running into by Christians, people that claim to be Christians. The Great Awakening is a reference to acknowledging anti-Semitism to some degree. That's what it is. And I'm really fucking confused. Maybe a little bit scared and terrified. And putting that into words scares me even more. Okay, well, this was my rant. YouTube, I hate you. YouTube is a fickle fucking mistress, I'll tell you. Sometimes it seems to be working in your favor, and then it just... fucking YouTube. It's a mystery. But you know what? What's not a mystery is having a voice, getting a sense of catharsis, getting this shit out so I can go put on the fake smile that we all need to do to earn our fucking daily bread, provide for our loved ones as we watch age slowly but surely do what it does, and then ultimately start to impact us. We're all fighting the same fight. I just wish I had more clarity on that fight instead of smoke and mirrors and heavy implication. Did you guys see Ben Shapiro talking to Megyn Kelly? I don't know what kind of good he did by saying Candace Owens has been implying or straight up saying that Erica Kirk ended Charlie Kirk's life. I think there's going to be a whole new mess of anti-Semitism. I have no answers, only questions. God bless. I gotta go and make this bread and stack it and not take any of the rain that's not falling on this fine day with my fucking wipers here. Okay, I'm out, guys. Do your thing.